So in this segment, we're going to be talking about Boris Johnson pulling out of the leadership contest, which, ha ha ha, make all your pull-out jokes all you want, but, breaking. This is from Steve Swinford. Boris Johnson pulls out of the Tory leadership contest. He says he says he hoped he, Sunak and Mordaunt could come together and unite, but they have been unable to do so. And why would Sunak unite with anyone when he's well ahead of the lead? Most likely he wanted Penny Mordaunt to drop out to get any support that Mordaunt had, but I'm guessing she said no. And so that's why he's pulled out, because he knows he hasn't got the votes and he doesn't want to go to some sort of runoff. Boris Johnson's saying, I believe I'm well placed to deliver a Conservative election victory in 2024. In the last days, I've sadly come to the conclusion that this would simply not be the right thing to do. Winning your party an election would not be the right thing to do, okay? Saying you can't govern effectively unless you have a united party in Parliament, and he knows the party are very divided. Johnson saying there was a very good chance he could have won, but I don't think that's the case. And you got one more from The Sun. This is Harry Cole, who works for The Sun, saying Boris Johnson's withdrawn. He says he got 102 nominations, but he can't govern unless you have a united party. I think it's nonsense him saying he's got 102, because he would have easily won the the nomination from the members. The members would have overwhelmingly voted for him over Sunak. And life comes at you fast, Nadim Zahawi writing in the Telegraph on the 23rd today, really, the day of recording this at 9 p.m. Get ready for Boris 2.0, the man who will make the Tories and Britain great again. And within about within about 29 minutes, he's put, a day is a long time in politics. Given today's news, it's clear we should turn to Sunak to become our next Prime Minister. I mean, that's within, half an hour? He's had to... It's pretty funny. The last thing I kind of wanted to mention is Steve Baker. This might be why Johnson's backed out talking about the division in the party. I'm going to cover this article some point soon. But Baker said that Eurosceptics would implode the party if it would implode the party if a future leader backs away from Truss's insistence that the European Court of Justice must be removed from jurisdiction over disputes over the Northern Ireland Protocol. So I wonder if this is why Johnson realises how toxic the party's become. Maybe that's why he's dropped out here, because he did help make this party as toxic as it is. Let's be honest now. He's the one that created this monster, and he does not want to deal with it anymore. But I think he's enjoying the better life. He gets paid for doing speaking gigs in America. He's on holiday. I mean, why would you want to come back to this? The country's in a much worse state than when he left a few months ago. I mean, Liz Truss made it worse, so why would you want to come back to this? I think it's, I know he's desperate to be Churchill and, do a double like Churchill did, but at the end of the day, I think he's better off just sitting out. The country's going to implode. He can say, when I was in charge, things weren't this bad, and then poof, they replaced me and they had two clowns replace me. But, at the end of the day, Johnson's not just the clown, he's the entire circus. But he's out. I don't think he had the numbers and he knew it, so he decided to dip. But anyways, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Support the channel on Patreon if you can, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.